in the Eurozone in simple terms. Because if you try to understand, if I give you money and if you give me your money and I try to save your money just for you, and I come up one early morning and that money is nowhere to be seen, and I'll be like, yeah, you have been fighting so and so, so we use your money for so and so. Your other friend who saw me is saving your money, I don't think he will be trusting me to be keeping your money with me in simple terms. You should try to understand that if EU comes up with such a move, okay, of selling Russian assets, it's risking the euro actually. It's really highly risking the euro. Because everyone won't be confident to be buying the EU bonds, especially foreign investors. Imagine your nation starts having a war with the EU, and you're having those kind of assets in the EU, and you find them kind of frozen and again sold. Frozen is understandable, but again sold to another third party against you in some moments. This leaves skepticism and leaves a kind of a behavior that everyone will be like, this isn't the right move in several terms, because today's EU's economy is expected just struggling to grow by almost 1.1% via its GDP just of 2025. If you think that's great for the EU economy, 1.1%, just look at this productive sector. Today, countries like Mercedes, Volkswagen are fighting hard just to survive. Actually, they are cutting off employees. Productivity is falling low. Industrial growth is highly declining. If you ask me personally, we should try to understand that today the EU is facing almost a 50% tariffs and a 0% from the US goods. In the long run, it's going to make the EU to be a consumer without productivity, without earning money. Simple terms, it will create more consumers than productivity layers. So if you try to get my point. Secondly, the moment the EU sells these assets to Ukraine, let's say successfully they sell it to Ukraine, I promise you there will be no nation or will be highly likely to feel like investing in the EU with such kind of policies just against. See, we should try to understand in the moment of desperation, there are always desperate measures taken. But most of the time, such